Hello, I am Dr. Aviva Abash, Chair of the Department of Neurosurgery here at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. And on behalf of the faculty, residents, and staff, it is a pleasure to welcome you to our department. We are the only neurosurgery residency training program in the city of Omaha and in the state of Nebraska.
The strengths of our program really come down to excellence in clinical and technical training. We have a very collegial environment. It's a great place to live, and it's a great place to work.
We want to produce residents who are, of course, kind and caring clinicians, but who also are keen to innovate, who are thinking about what is next in the field of neurosurgery. So we want them to have the basic skills that they need to produce safe surgery, but we also want them to push the boundaries of our field. And that's what we hope to achieve over the course of residency here.
Here at UNMC, we have a passion to deliver the best standards of care, but we also have a passion to really push the boundaries of modern medicine.
We've got an opportunity for residents where they get to see all different aspects of neurosurgery, and they get to see it in a manner where they're looking at it through the eyes of someone who spent some extra time past training, learning those skills and developing those skills.
We have spine surgeons here that are doing complex cases. We have vascular surgeons here who are doing complex cases. We have functional neurosurgeons that are nationally known. We have a pediatric department, which I'm a part of, that is well known and growing, and we have a very evolving department in which we're adapting to the latest and the greatest.
We train them to be the leaders of neurosurgery of the future. We want them to be comfortable with technology, with all technology we have here at UNMC. And another important thing, we want them to be educators. We provide here an environment so they can teach their junior residents and guide them through it. And so when they graduate, they are not only competent and confident neurosurgeons, but they are also educators. So that flow of neurosurgery education keeps going generation by generation.
It's a place where you really see everything, which is a really big draw, I think, from a training perspective, because you don't know what's going to come in. And as the resident, you get paid to the ER for, you just have to be able to handle whatever's down there, which is really valuable when it comes to an education.
With you coming here, you will be involved in cutting-edge surgeries to resect spine cancer. And also, you will be involved in cutting-edge research, translational and clinical research regarding spine cancer.
Together with the clinical faculty, we have the research infrastructure required to set up and conduct clinical trials. There are many opportunities for neurosurgery residents to get involved in clinical research, and we're always delighted to have them participate in the conduct of the studies.
The camaraderie between the residents in this program is absolutely astounding. There's so much respect between us. We hang out not only at work, but definitely outside of work. And you get really close to the significant others as well, which is huge because you end up creating a larger neurosurgery family and network and are able to do things outside of work to kind of foster your own interests and personal growth.
I wanted to go to a program that had good clinical experience, and it seemed like residents and faculty had a good working relationship, and where you could be busy and learn to do a wide range of different surgeries.
I think the most important thing is someone who really works very hard, is a good team member, and is very honest about what's going on, whether that's working with patients, the faculty that they work with, or their colleagues, because there's a huge amount of trust in taking care of patients, and there's a huge amount of trust that's necessary in the training process.
My first sense was actually a sense of the community. the sort of cohesiveness within not just the institution at UNMC, but also the wider areas such as University of Nebraska-Lincoln, the other kind of academics that I've encountered, but also within the community itself, within the area that I live.
Omaha is a much larger city than I was expecting. There's a lot of young people here because you have multiple universities, medical schools, things of that sort. There's a good downtown, and surprisingly, it's a very good food place.
I feel like it's a real privilege to work in a center like the Med Center here in Nebraska with such a talented group of residents. You know, they are what the next generation is. They're going to further push the field forward.
I think UNMC offers good training, good clinical experience, and good work-life balance, livable city, and as well as great relationships with their co-residents and staff.
I get so many learning opportunities just from a diversity standpoint in cases, and you're putting the hours in and you're having faculty who are actively helping you learn on a daily basis. I am not worried at all about whenever I graduate if I'll be ready.
Overall, if you're looking for a great place to train with excellent faculty, a really good group of residents, and in a location that has everything you need in one place, I highly recommend you consider UNMC.
So I would encourage you to look at our program. It's a great place to train. I think there's a lot of really key things. If you're interested in becoming a technically superior, well-trained neurosurgeon, we're a really good program to look at.
We are fiercely proud of our residents and our graduates. And because of their excellence as neurosurgeons and who they are as individuals, they have earned this esteem. Our mission as a department is to take excellent care of neurosurgical patients, to train you to become the next generation of neurosurgeons, and to push forward through research and scholarship what we can do for our patients collectively.